We are going to practice probability one more day. As a reminder, probability is the likelihood that something will happen or will not happen. So, we have a deck of cards here. There are 52 cards in a deck, not including the jokers. All right, so the probability of drawing an 8. So, if there's a magician who flips over all of the cards and wants you to pick one, what is the probability of getting an 8? Well, in this deck of cards, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are an 8. So 4 out of the 52 cards. So that would be our fraction. Let's say, though, we want to convert it to a percent. We're going to do 4 divided by 52. Yikes. All right, so we have to move the decimal 2 to the right. 1, 2. So it would be 7%. But because the next number is 5 or higher, we get to add on 1. So instead of 7, we're going to round it up to 8. 8%. And that would be unlikely. What is the probability of drawing a diamond? There are 13 of each suit in a deck of cards. So there are 13 diamonds. Let's change this to a percent. So we're going to do 13 divided by 52 because there's 52 cards in all. And then we move the decimal 2 to the right. So 25%. That again would be unlikely. What is the probability of drawing a 4 or a 9? Well, in a deck of cards, there's 4 4s and 4 9s. So altogether, there's 8 cards of what we'd want. So 8 out of the 52 cards are either a 4 or a 9. So again, when you have the word or, you really need to add how many of each together. To turn that into a percent, we do 8 divided by 52. And we get 15% when we move the decimal 2 to the right. The 3 is less than 5, so we do not round up. We can just ignore all of these extra digits. So 15%. Lastly, what is the probability of drawing a red and a 4? So when it says and, it has to meet both pieces of criteria. It has to be a red card and it also has to be a 4. There are only 2 cards that are both a red and a 4. So that would be 2 out of 52. Or, let's convert that to a percent. 2 divided by 52. So if we move the decimal 2 times, it would be 3%. This next digit is 5 or higher, so we are going to round it up and add on 1. So 3% plus 1 more percent would be 4%. All of these happen to be unlikely because they're all less than 50%. So if someone wants to make a card bet, you're probably not going to want to agree to it.